Movies can be scary. In fact, movies can be really scary. And throughout the years, several horror films have proved the point, terrifying global audiences with their super atmospheric storylines, as well as a few iconic jump scares that still haunt viewers to this day. Still, the true meaning of the word varies, and thus what is scary for some may not be for others. Here are the top 10 scariest movies that have made the hearts of movie enthusiasts skip a beat. Number 10. Sinister. Sinister is a 2012 supernatural horror film, directed and co-written by Scott Derrickson, and stars Ethan Hawke, Juliet Raylands, Fred Thompson, and Vincent D'Onofrio. Cleaned-up true crime writer Ellison Oswalt finds a case of 8 mysterious and disturbing home movies that plunge his family into danger. The movies suggest the homicide he's looking into is crafted by a serial killer whose work goes back to the 1960s. Having his family dive into the nightmarish experience of supernatural horror, Ellison must do what needs to be done. Number 9. Hereditary. The film primarily follows the experiences of Annie Graham, played by Toni Collette, who is an artist and mother of 2 children, Peter and Charlie. Annie's family becomes increasingly entangled in a web of dark secrets and supernatural occurrences, which stem from a history of mental illness and disturbing ancestral practices. As the story unfolds, it becomes apparent that a malevolent supernatural force is at play, ultimately leading to a terrifying and tragic climax. The film explores themes of grief, family dysfunction, and the inheritance of trauma. Hereditary is known for its slow-burning tension, unsettling imagery, and an intense, haunting atmosphere that lingers long after the movie ends. It has been praised for its exceptional performances, particularly that of Toni Collette, and for its ability to deeply unsettle and disturb its audience. Number 8. The Exorcist. The Exorcist is a 1973 horror film directed by William Friedkin. The story revolves around a young girl named Regan McNeil, who begins to exhibit disturbing and inexplicable behavior, including violent outbursts, levitating, and speaking in tongues. Concerned for her daughter's well-being, Regan's mother, Chris McNeil, seeks medical and psychiatric help, but no rational explanation is found for her daughter's condition. Desperate and fearing that her daughter is possessed by a demonic entity, Chris enlists the help of 2 priests. Father Damien Karras is a struggling priest facing a crisis of faith, and Father Lancaster Marin is an experienced exorcist. Together, they attempt to confront the malevolent force possessing Regan through the process of exorcism. Number 7. The Conjuring. The Conjuring is a 2013 supernatural horror film directed by James Wan. The Perron family, including Roger and Carolyn Perron and their 5 daughters, initially believe they have found their dream home, but they quickly realize that the house is haunted by malevolent spirits. Objects move on their own, strange noises fill the house, and the family members are subjected to terrifying encounters with apparitions and entities. Fearing for their safety, the parents seek the assistance of paranormal investigators Ed Warren and Lorraine Warren. The Warrens, who are experts in the field of demonology and the supernatural, begin to uncover the dark history of the farmhouse and the evil forces that are at work. As the paranormal activity intensifies, Ed and Lorraine Warren face their most challenging case yet, as they try to save the Perron family from the malevolent spirits and confront a powerful demonic entity that threatens to possess one of the daughters. Number 6. The Shining. The Shining is a 1980 psychological horror film directed by Stanley Kubrick. The film follows Jack Torrance, a struggling writer who takes a job as the winter caretaker of the remote Overlook Hotel in the Colorado Rockies. He moves into the hotel with his wife Wendy and their young son Danny. As the family settles into the isolated and eerie hotel, they are plagued by supernatural forces that awaken dark and disturbing secrets within the hotel's walls. As the winter months progress, Jack's mental state deteriorates under the influence of the malevolent and supernatural forces at the hotel. He becomes increasingly unhinged, and his behavior becomes increasingly erratic and dangerous. Danny, who possesses psychic abilities known as the Shining, is plagued by terrifying visions and encounters the malevolent spirits haunting the hotel. Number 5. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a 1974 horror film directed by Tobe Hooper. The movie follows a group of young friends who encounter a family of cannibalistic psychopaths in rural Texas. When they stumble upon a sinister and isolated farmhouse, they become victims of horrific violence and terror. The film is known for its gritty, documentary-style filmmaking, gruesome violence, and the iconic character Leatherface, a chainsaw-wielding killer. It is considered a classic of the horror genre and has left a lasting impact on the slasher film genre. Number 4. The Ring. The Ring is a 2002 American horror film directed by Gore Verbinski, based on the Japanese film Ringo. The movie revolves around a cursed videotape that, when watched, brings a horrifying curse upon the viewer. The story follows a journalist named Rachel Keller who investigates the mysterious deaths of those who have watched the tape. She discovers the cursed video and, after watching it, has 7 days to uncover the truth behind it and break the curse. As the clock ticks down, Rachel delves deeper into the sinister origins of the tape, uncovering the dark and malevolent spirit. The Ring is known for its eerie atmosphere, suspenseful storytelling, and the iconic image of a ghostly girl with long dark hair. Number 3. Halloween. Halloween is a 1978 horror film directed by John Carpenter and is considered a classic of the slasher genre. The story centers around Michael Myers, a masked and seemingly unstoppable killer who escapes from a mental institution and returns to his hometown on Halloween night. He begins to stalk and murder teenagers, including Laurie Strode, who becomes his primary target. The film is known for its suspenseful and tense atmosphere, a chilling musical score, and the iconic masked figure of Michael Myers. Number 2. Insidious. Insidious is a 2010 supernatural horror film directed by James Wan and written by Lee Wannell. The story follows a family that moves into a new home, only to discover that their son has inexplicably fallen into a mysterious coma and is being haunted by malevolent spirits. Desperate to save their child, the parents, played by Patrick Wilson and Rose Byrne, enlist the help of paranormal investigators. As they explore the supernatural realm and confront disturbing entities from the further, they realize that the threat is not just tied to their son, but also to their own past. Insidious is known for its effective use of suspense, jump scares, and a unique take on the paranormal, making it a successful and chilling addition to the horror genre. Number 1. It is a 2017 horror film directed by Andy Muschietti. The story is set in the fictional town of Derry, Maine, and follows a group of children who confront a shape-shifting, malevolent entity that often takes the form of a terrifying clown named Pennywise. The film alternates between two timelines, one in the 1980s when the kids first encounter Pennywise, and another in the 2010s when they return to Derry as adults to confront the creature again. The children, known as the Losers Club, are terrorized by a series of horrifying and supernatural events as they uncover the truth about Pennywise. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe and click on the bell notification for more content like this.